Hi, this is Elizabeth Cermak with Your Highest Light, here with my second video in a three-part series of aligning yourself with the universe in order to reach your highest light. And this video series ended up really being about attracting beautiful things into your life. And today with me I have Prudence, my dog. You can't see her right now, but she's on my lap and she's a beautiful thing that I attracted into my life. I love her. So she's here with us today, just so you know. Today's video is really about creating space in our lives. So it's very exciting. I promised you I'm not going to give you more to do. So it's actually, you're going to leave here with less to do and you're going to leave here more aligned with what your purpose is. So that's my hope for you today. I got some great feedback on the first video about changing that vibration to an attitude of gratitude whenever you're feeling in this fear or in this negative low vibration. And so keep it coming, those things that you're feeling grateful for, that you're emitting that gratitude, feeling of gratitude out into the universe. I was able to share some things on Instagram and Facebook, things that I came across this week as well. You can always email me at elizabeth@yourhighestlight.com. So that was about the attitude of gratitude. And I do want to say that I'm a life coach in training with the World Coach Institute. I'm also a psychotherapist, and I'm not one of those people who thinks that all feelings are bad or that negative feelings are bad and that we should never have them, okay? I feel like all feelings have a purpose, and that there are times when it is very appropriate to feel grief, to feel sadness, that we need to feel those feelings. We just don't want to get stuck in those feelings, okay? So, you know, humans were born, put onto this planet, and way back then we had this survivor instinct where we were always scanning our environment looking for something that was wrong so we could stay alive. And unfortunately, we still have that in us, and we don't need it. So the only times we really need it are when we're really in danger, which really isn't that often. So we do need that at times, like when if a child was to run out into the street, or if you were to have to save yourself from some dangerous activity or something like that. But it's not very often, and then it doesn't last very long when that happens. What's happened in our society is we're kind of gotten into this disease of anxiety, where we're feeling anxious and fearful, where we don't really know where it's coming from. And you know, if you're watching this video, you probably have a safe home, you probably have a safe bed to sleep in, and it's probably not really warranted to feel a lot of fear right now. Or anxiety, which is the disease that fear kind of turns into. So that's where the spiritual alignment can help, and the trusting in the universe, and you know, doing things. There are crazy things going on in the world right now, so we don't have to always come from a place of fear, though. We can come from a place of doing what we need to do. From a peaceful place. We can still do it that way, okay? So I really wanted to say that because I don't want anybody to be afraid of any feelings or anything like that. So like I said, keep the gratitude coming. It works. It's been proven. It works. That gratitude helps with so many things in our lives. But today we're going to be talking about creating space. And like I said, I'm not going to give you anything new to do. So it's not going to be about like decluttering your house or anything like that, which I do believe that's important. But this is going to be more about decluttering our minds. We are in such need of decluttering our minds. And I really do believe a lot of the reason is because of social media and things like that, our phones. I love social media. I love our phones. I do believe a lot of good things have come out of that connection that we have in the community. But I think that it can be taken to an extreme where it's overloading us and overstimulating us. And it's giving us a lot of meaningless information that we don't need in our minds, right? So we need to sometimes take a break from that. I teach at a university program. I teach counseling students, and I always tell them, you know, before you see a client, do not go on your phone. Do not go on Facebook. Do not, you know, be frantically trying to get things done. Take about 10 minutes. It seems like a long time. It's a very short amount of time, but it seems like a long time sometimes when you do this. Take about 10 minutes to really focus your energy on what you need to do on helping your client, on whatever it is, you know, clear your mind a little bit. And I really believe that we need that at more times in our lives. And I have to tell a personal story. I don't always practice what I preach. What I do, as Marianne Williamson says, what I do practice what I preach, my life goes much better. So a couple weeks ago, I had about 10 minutes before a client, and I was like, okay, I have to make a copy. I could go look at my email, get that all cleared out. But I decided that I was just going to practice what I preach and take that 10 minutes to just kind of sit there and align myself with the universe and clear my mind. And I ended up looking at this picture that we have on the wall, of this beautiful picture of a bird, you know, and I kind of just let my mind fly with that bird. And what happened was I was able to kind of get rid of all my thoughts, kind of clear my mind, and I felt pretty good, you know, I felt good. And what ended up happening was I felt peaceful. I felt that I wasn't thinking about problems, and I felt that I had suddenly had an idea, and my idea was to do this video. So I believe it was an aligned, divinely implanted idea. I didn't strive for that idea. I didn't search for it. It was just something that came to me because I created that space in my mind. And I really believe that we just need like a little bit of space, you know? We just need a little bit of space there. So that's what I want for you. That's some homework that I want to give to you to do, which is no homework, but you get it. The homework is to do less. So I'm not going to call it a meditation because it's really not. And I don't want it to be like, I think meditation is like, oh, I need to meditate, and you feel pressure to do something. So I don't want it to necessarily even be planned. It's just when you find that time, put your phone down. You have time. The time is there. Put your phone down, whether it's wherever it is, and allow yourself, I'm giving you the permission to do this, to allow your stress to go away. Allow yourself not to think about things like that you have to do, okay? So allow your mind to be clear and give yourself permission to do that. Remember that I'm giving you permission to do that. I'm holding the space for you. I'm here for you. Giving you permission to do that, and allow more beautiful thoughts to enter your mind. Just create that space to allow it. And when I say allow, I don't mean to strive for it. So I do sometimes say, reach for higher thoughts, I want you to do that. I want you to reach for higher thoughts, but I don't want you to strive and reach for them. I want you to allow them. You create the space, you allow more beautiful things to enter your mind. I think during Virtue, I think it's Archangel Uriel, I might be wrong, but I think it is, who you call upon Archangel Uriel to beautify your thoughts. Isn't that so beautiful? So yeah, that's what we need. We need to beautify our thoughts more. It could be when you're, waiting in line, or when you're when you're waiting in traffic. Try to beautify your thoughts. Now, I don't want you to meditate or anything like that when you're waiting in traffic. I don't want you to do anything where you're going to fall asleep or anything dangerous, but you can ask for your thoughts to be beautified, okay? And kind of let your mind fly. And that is when you're going to be aligned, and that is when you're going to come with these creative ideas or whatever it is that you need for your life, for you to become more spiritually aligned. It could even be like that an idea that you have about a relationship, or a different way of looking at something that helps you raise your vibrations and know that you can handle this world, that you can do it. You can handle it. So that is my hope for you. So that it's a beautiful experience. We want to empty our minds, create some space between the thoughts, and allow more beautiful thoughts to enter. So nice. Okay, so the first step is the attitude of gratitude, and the second step is creating space in our minds. And that is what I hope for you. I know it'll work for you. I can't wait to hear about your experiences. Please tell me what happens. Tell me the insights you come up with, or whatever happens. It could just be a beautiful feeling that you get, and that your day goes much better after that happens because of your change of perception, because you have changed. Okay, so I am going to end with an angel card reading. And this is Archangel Power Tarot cards. This is Doreen Virtue and Bradley Valentine. I was going to wake up Prudence to do the reading with us, but she's sound asleep, so we're not going to do that. I'll wake her up to say goodbye. But I'm just going to ask the angel cards to tell you, any of my viewers, what they need to know for the week coming up. And also, you know, I want to send you my gratitude. Gratitude for listening to this, and hopefully gratitude for letting me know how it goes for you, okay? So let's see what the angel cards have to tell us today. Okay, so we get another Major Arcana card, which means a Major Arcana card means that it's a bigger card than a Minor Arcana card. So this is more of a lifestyle type of card instead of a day-to-day kind of card. And the card is the Chariot. Okay, can you see it? The Chariot. Oh, so cool. Okay, so the Chariot is Archangel Metatron. And he says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So whoever is watching this today, maybe, you know, that exercise that I gave you to do is going to help. So what that is really telling me is that exercise that I gave you to do today about clearing your mind and allowing more beautiful things to enter into your life is going to lead to this career advancement and acknowledgement of success by others. So, so cool. So that, I mean, it really can. That 10 minutes that you take to create that space in your mind can lead to such awesome things, such as career advancement and acknowledge of your success by others. So how cool is that? Remember the Chariot, Archangel Metatron. Okay, so peace and love. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you next week. Prudence says goodbye too. Peace and love. Talk to you soon.